Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. What in the hell have I got news today? Well, I got some breaking news. TMZ.com broke the story that Monday morning, this morning, that former WWE superstar Batista is becoming a professional mixed martial arts fighter. The 6'5", it says in the article, 6'5", 290 pound Batista was in Hollywood over the weekend and told TMZ that he was heading to Strikeforce MMA Promotions, home of another former WWE star, Bobby Lashley. Batista even told TMZ camera guy that he has his first fight lined up already, but can't comment on it yet. There's been a lot of rumors for months that the 41-year-old Batista would be following the footsteps of Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. Now it's official. 41 years old. I don't think Bobby Lashley or Brock waited that long. And Kurt Angle, he was kind of borderline on age, but they were quite a bit younger than Batista. So what's your opinion? Can he handle it? Can he do it? Is he too old? Awesome Kong, by the way, wrote on her Twitter account, Kong returns to wrestling on national television soon. Check back for details. Ooh. Several readers sent word that Maurice suffered a wardrobe malfunction, clearly shown when Alicia Fox pinned her for the win at last night's WWE Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. I've got it right over there on TV. I'll get back with you tomorrow whether it's really true or not. I got to zoom and stop out. I got all kinds of stuff. I'll have to get out the microscope and everything. I'll let you know. WWE diva Beth Phoenix says in her WWE Twitter chat last night during her Fatal 4-Way that she's still about 3 to 5 months away from returning to the ring, which means to me it's probably about 2 months, because they like to surprise you with a return. WWE diva Melina will be returning to the ring for WWE's Florida Championship Wrestling on Wednesday, July 14th, Orlando, Florida, for the O-Town Rumble show. Melina is also going to be featured doing the autographs before the show. Her returning to the FCW ring, of course, shouldn't be long and be far away before she gets back to on WWE television. The O-Town Rumble, by the way, is going to be featuring a 30-man battle royal and a diva bikini contest. Tape that for me. After the Fatal 4-Way last night, John Cena got to the mic and told everyone that there was a black cloud shadowing WWE. Cena says he wasn't upset that because Sheamus is champion, but because NXT guys have taken over WWE television and now the pay-per-view. Cena says he's still here and talks about having fans, opinions on how he wrestles and things like that. If I was him, I wouldn't ask. I'd be afraid to ask too many fans about how he wrestles. So anyway, Cena said he could fight and promised to take on the rookies every week until they all fall. Cena said he believes that WWE stars, and before slamming the mic down and walking off, said that he hopes the rookies are on Raw to fight. So we're all supposed to tune in tonight to see. Alright, John Cena wrote, I probably won't have this up until Raw's on, by the way. John Cena wrote the following on his Twitter account last night about the Fatal 4-Way. He says, C Nation, dark cloud looms over. He's talking about all that. The first time I feel that I am fighting a battle that's unwinnable, I need some rest. Jim Ross noted on his Twitter account, which he's got one, that Bret Hart was not at Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. Ross talks about having a good time at the show and seeing his friends. And apparently supporters of Ron Simmons' Senate campaign will be in attendance tonight at WWE Raw at Bridgeport, Connecticut. They will be looking at getting some dirt on WWE while they're in the state, by the way. Simmons shares the ballot with Linda McMahon. Didn't know if any guys knew that or not in the Connecticut race. Don't be surprised if WWE doesn't do anything too outrageous on tonight's show. And we're not going to see the wardrobe malfunction. After winning the main, of course there may be some photos show up on that senatorial race with this malfunction. After winning the last night's main event, I guess, for last night's Fatal 4-Way, Sheamus became, by the way, the 100th champion from WWE. Cena noted on his Twitter over the weekend he recorded new music with rapper Freddie Fox while in New York City for the WWE Super Show at Madison Square Garden. Please, thought we were out of that. According to promo for WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view in July, there will be 2 Money in the Bank matches. Apparently one match will be for the WWE title shot. The other match is going to be for the World Heavyweight title shot. Give me one with some money in it. Dusty Rhodes announced this week at the FCW TV show that he's going to be teaming up with his sons Goldust, Cody Rhodes, to take on SmackDown's Kurt Hawkins, Trent Beretta, and Kayla Croft at the FCW show July 10th in Kissimmee, Florida. It's previously noted Dusty wouldn't actually be wrestling, but now he says he will, or at least give somebody the elbow a few times. Jericho wrote the following on his Twitter now, the night after his match with Evan Bourne: "Had the best match I've had in months. Bourne is a real deal, and I must destroy him." Well, so much for the likes. Tonight's Raw is going to be taking place at the arena at Harbor Yard, Connecticut, Bridgeport, Connecticut. No matches have been announced, though, and it appears there's going to be no guest host, as WWE still hasn't announced one. Wheel of Fortune Pat Sajak, believe it or not, was previously rumored to host tonight's Raw. WWE's teasing consequences for NXT rookies on tonight's show. Cena and Randy Orton versus Edge and Sheamus is being advertised locally. That may be the dark match. As was to be expected, given Bryan Danielson's history of working in front of the Northeastern independent crowds, the release of the WWE Superstar was over with the live audience at the Nassau Coliseum at the Fatal 4-Way event. Fans reportedly chanted Daniel Bryan just prior to the show going live. Chants were also heard at the NXT invasion at the end of the show. Another line, I'll give you some inside info on the pay-per-view as soon as I watch all of it. It's going to be about 3 hours, I guess. Another live event, Mike Johnson from PW Insider reported Zack Ryder beat up MVP in a pre-dark match show. Your new World Heavyweight Champion is Rey Mysterio after defeating Jack Swagger, CM Punk, and Big Show in the Fatal 4-Way match at last night's pay-per-view. Rey got the pin over Jack Swagger to win the match. I still like Swagger. Alicia Fox captured the WWE title in the famous Fatal 4-Way with Eve, Gail, Kim, and Maurice. Alicia's first time the title. And let's see what we got here. About a minute and a half. Let's see. Sheamus was apparently your new WWE champion after winning the match against John Cena, Edge, and Randy Orton last night. The match was a no DQ and was interrupted by the rookies when they came out, beat up everyone, and they were attacking Edge. Sheamus took the advantage and beat up on John Cena too and got the win. There was no commentary going on, and the bell rang after the pinfall, and Sheamus ran off with the WWE title. Later, he was seen posing with the title before the rookies chased him off. John Cena said last night, WWE Super Show in New York, that WrestleMania 30 is going to be taking place at Madison Square Garden. WrestleMania has been held at Madison Square Garden every 10 years. So just wait. It'll be back if you miss it this time. The main event of last night's Super Show in Madison Square Garden was John Cena defeating Sheamus. At the end of the match, Wade Barrett came down, attacked Cena. The rest of the NXT rookies came down, beat up Cena. The show ended with Randy Orton, R-Truth, Edge, Kofi Kingston, Mark Henry, Evan Bourne hitting the ring and clearing the house of the rookies again. Hey, I got all my news done, and I got about 30 seconds left, but it'll probably take me about that long to tell you. I gotta go.